What up, guys? Luke here. What's going on, Halo fans? Luke the Notable here, and today I'm going to be talking about position in Halo. I got a few requests to make this video, so if you're watching right now and you requested it, here you go. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever Kwanzaa is. Woohoo! If you want to become a great Halo player, you kind of have to get into the mindset of thinking about everything you're doing all the time. And of course, position is one of those things that you always have to keep in the back of your mind. I say this because position goes hand in hand with map control. I mean, in Halo 5, at the beginning of the game, it says control power weapons to dominate the enemy team. That's totally correct in Halo. If you want to win, you have to be able to control the power weapons on the map. Just think, if you let the other team get the rocket launchers and snipers all game, do you really think you'd have any chance of winning? I'll also just talk about general positioning and different things you can do to put yourself above the other players that are in matchmaking. On an unrelated note, this is actually the first video that I'm uploading as far as tips go that is 1080p at 60 frames a second. Again, I want to thank all of you that made this possible, clicking on the ads and liking my videos and everything like that. This quality is because of you. Enjoy it. Please go down to the cog on the bottom right corner of your screen, click on 1080p 60. You will definitely enjoy it. It looks beautiful. So my first tip about position is actually something that you learned at the beginning of the Halo 2 campaign. If you can think back, you might know about what I'm talking about.
If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me.
This is a tip that we've all heard, but a lot of us don't think about it. When your shields go down, you need to stay alive. When you're alive, you can provide cover for your teammates and get more kills. Also, you avoid giving points to the enemy team. This first rule is going to be the golden rule when you think about Halo. At its core, all you have to do to survive in Halo is keep your shields full. Maintaining a good position will help you keep your shields full and help you stay alive. My second tip is to maintain a height advantage. You always want to be higher than the enemy team and at the highest point of the map. There are a couple reasons why, and I'm going to go over those right now. The first reason is that you are very hard to hit when you're up high and someone is shooting at you from down low. Here I want you to watch how easy it is for me to take cover from this guy that's going to start shooting me on the left. I'm able to use the ground that I'm standing on as cover because I have a height advantage, and my teammates can easily pick up the kill for me. Height advantage helps on a basic level because the way the sensitivity works in Halo is that it's very easy to move side to side, but very hard to move up and down, and that's one of the reasons that people fail at higher sensitivities. You can see here I'm not able to move my reticle up quick enough to even get a shot on this guy because he has such a height advantage. You could argue that this is different for people that play on 10 sensitivity, but most pros don't even play on 10 sensitivity. Most go between 4 and 7. The second reason a height advantage is critical is the greater visibility that it produces. Right here I'm on the top of the map lockdown on the top of the battle rifle tower, and from here this is a great vantage point. I can see literally every single part of the map. Anytime an enemy is in my field of view, I can call him out. And again, remember, if anyone starts shooting at me, all I have to do is back up and the floor becomes my cover. Lockdown isn't the only map that has this overpowered height position. Almost every map in Halo has one of these. This is the map Stonetown. I'm up by the rocket launcher spawn and you can see that I can see the entire map and I can get a nice drop on this guy here at the sniper tower. I can look to my left and I can see the beach wall. I can look at my right and I can see the base, and I can get easy shots on all of these people. And again, remember, all I have to do to keep my shields is just back up. You can see I just did it right there. So I want to take this time to do a little recap. Again, I want to go over the 2 tips that I've already gone over just so you don't forget, so that you're not zoning out watching this video. Tip number 1, if your shields are down, find some cover. Very important. You have to stay alive, and your position is going to help that. And that goes along with tip 2, which height is critical. If you're up high, it's going to be a lot easier for you to survive and a lot easier for you to get kills. Now I want to talk about power weapons. Earlier in this video, I said the power weapons were the most important aspect of a win in Halo, and that stays true. If you want to win a game of Halo, you have to control the power weapons, or at least keep them out of the hands of the enemy team. Part of controlling the power weapons is, of course, knowing where they spawn on the map. If you're a new Halo player, a lot of this might sound pretty confusing to you. My suggestion for the people that are new or inexperienced at Halo that are playing the Master Chief Collection currently is to just play one form of Halo. Get used to the weapons and the maps and the different power positions on each map. You'll find yourself a lot better if you can get good at one Halo rather than trying to get good at all of them all at once. So back to the topic of power weapons. On each map, every power weapon has different times at which it spawns, and these are different from every game. I'm not going to go into all of them with all the maps because that would take probably a half-hour video. Just know that if you want to be really good at Halo, you have to remember all of the power weapon spawns and what times. I like to just keep it in the back of my mind rather than remembering all of the times. For example, on Warlord, active camo will spawn 70 seconds after someone takes it. So if I see a guy walking around with active camo, I think to myself, well, maybe in 50 or 60 seconds the active camo will be up again. I note the time, and in about a minute, I'll try to take control of top middle where the active camo spawns. Like I said, these are different in every Halo, but you'll be happy to know that if this confuses you, in Halo 5 we will have a streamlined system for knowing when the weapons will come up. The announcer is going to tell us whenever the sniper or the rockets are going to come up. It'll be a lot easier than remembering all these times. So in about 2 months or so, you can forget all about this third tip. Okay guys, short little recap of all the tips I just outlined. So tip number 1, remember I called this the golden tip, golden rule, whatever you want to call it. If your shields are down, you need to find cover. Part of Halo is staying alive. If you stay alive, the other team doesn't get kills. If the other team doesn't get kills, you win. Tip number 2, height is critical. This will help you maintain tip number 1. If you're on the highest part of the map, you have huge advantages. It's harder to shoot you, it's easier to shoot the enemy, and you can more easily take cover. And tip number 3, the power weapons. The power weapons are essential to every single win in Halo. I said that in this video. You don't have to memorize every single spawn of the power weapons, but you should be aware of where they are. I want to thank you all for watching, as I do every time. Please comment down below. I love reading comments. It's my favorite part about making videos. A lot of times I get more likes or upvotes than I get comments. And if you are a person that likes my videos but doesn't comment, I'm urging you, please, today, give me a comment. Doesn't matter what it is. I love reading comments. It's my favorite part about YouTube. Also, subscribe. I'm uploading Halo videos every Monday and Friday for the next couple months, so you'll be able to see me at least twice a week with brand new, fresh, informative Halo content. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more of me, Luke the Notable. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.